Here we have Paul putting up some boundaries for us in 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 25. Actually, I'm going to start in 24 and include that so you get to hear that as well. But here's what Paul does to put up some boundaries, some guidelines for us. But to those who are called, both Jews and Greeks, Christ is God's power and God's wisdom. This is because foolishness of God is wiser than human wisdom, and the weakness of God is stronger than human faith. One of the things that we are tempted to do as humans is to think more of ourselves than we ought. It's not hard, and it's also a little bit understandable as to why we do. We think highly of ourselves. And so even in the life of the church, or maybe you could say especially in the life of the church, the temptation is to start to think about us as the ones who get it done. Now, certainly God does ask for us to use our hands and feet and our minds and our words and our actions to lend to the mission, to lend to the ministry of Jesus Christ in this world. And yet, it is ultimately not us. It is not me doing these things. It is not you doing these things. It is the strength and the wisdom of Christ in us that is moving and shaking in this world. We are a vessel for doing this work. We are God's co-creators, if you will. And yet it is still God who at the center of things is our source of strength and is greater strength than we will ever be able to muster. It is God's wisdom that is greater than our own, far greater than we could ever imagine. And so this is Paul's kind, loving way of saying, don't forget that God is bigger. Amen.